Matthew Barnaby. How's it going on the east side there, Matt?
On the east side, yeah, not bad, not bad.
East side!
Very snowy right now, but other than that, we're good.
Same. I went across the street to visit my brother for a minute during work, and I stepped outside and went, I don't have enough clothes on.
Yeah.
It was just, my penis said bye into my body. Uh, so we're running down January 27th, Monday Night Raw. This couple weeks is a lot of wrestling. Trying to get these episodes recorded, edited, dropped in time before the next Raw. I think we're getting her done. But either way, it's going to be all spoilers. I mean, by this time, if you haven't watched Raw, you're probably not watching it, so you might as well watch this for the spoilers. Or if you're going to watch Raw, watch this and figure out what your opinion should be. My name's Handsome Nick Hanlon. This is Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. Make sure you like and subscribe, right?
That's what I'm saying. Absolutely.
Excuse me. And yeah, like and subscribe, comment, share. Let us know what you think, and
let us know if you think Nick needs a doctor after that. That's
I've heard that before. Yeah, I mean, I almost just threw up my heart. Nah, who needs it?
You're fine.
Either way, let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Mr. Dressed to the Nines, Seth Rollins opens up Raw, looking just pretty. Come on.
Just his sparkly pink Hugh Hefner PJs and ski goggles that cover 78% of his face. Yeah, he looks fine.
Yeah, it might be my favorite outfit. Like, I want that outfit. Like, literally, I would wear that if I could find a 5XL.
There were 3 of us watching Raw, and 2 out of the 3 said the same thing.
And you were one of the 2?
I was not.
You'd have to sew together 4 of his suits to fit me. Either way, another person's winning the Rumble. I guess that's what they all are going to say, because everybody thinks they're going to win the Rumble, because everybody's very confident, I guess. I don't know. But I thought it was interesting him saying that he wants to win the belt that he helped Cody get, which was a nice little jab at Cody.
Yeah. He said, 2025 started off rough. He said losing to Punk was one of those humiliating losses of his career.
Yeah.
Whew, he did not like that.
It was a tough loss. It was a tough loss. I mean, he obviously he's been the master of the universe for like the last 10 years. You know, him and Roman are like the top guys last 10 years, I'd say. I mean, you throw Drew, you throw other people in there, but like consistent, maybe 5 years, whatever it is. It's been Seth and Drew, and Seth has carried this company through some dark times.
Some empty arena times.
Exactly. That being said, even though Punk's older than him, well, I mean, hey, Gunther comes out and brings this up. You know, Gunther comes out, blocks him. You know, that's just what Gunther does because he didn't like that he's not talking about Gunther, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And I can understand this is Gunther's show. Why aren't you talking about me? But he does bring up, well, you're not the best wrestler anymore.
Yeah. I like how he comes out and says, like, you're keeping it warm for me, keeping the belt warm for me, right? So, yeah, Seth doesn't know who's going to challenge yet. True. He wasn't thrilled. A little bit of back and forth there with Gunther and Seth. But they get interrupted as well.
Oh, Mr. Paul.
So, music
the most
hits.
famous man in the world.
And I don't know if you caught it, but there's Seth looking at Gunther. He's got his back to the entrance ramp, and he's like, "Who's that?" You can see it. You can read his lips. He's like,
"Did he say that?
Who's that? Whose music is that?" And then he turns around, and the world's largest douchebag, Logan Paul, comes out.
You're just jealous, right?
I mean, I could say the same things he says. I don't have that conviction that I'm the most awesome human being on the planet, and how he's going to be the new face of the entire company.
You don't believe that?
No, not for a second.
He's one of the greatest wrestlers of all time already. He's only been doing it for 2 years.
I mean, he might take #1 spot of my most hated person on wrestling over Dom.
Well, I'll tell you, speaking of Dom, Paul got some Dom level boos.
Did he ever? They were booing so loud, he was trying to talk, you couldn't even hear what he was saying.
Yeah,
like a lot of the times Dom will just like put the mic down and get mad Logan Paul tries to power through it. You can't hear a damn thing he's saying.
They were
so loud, so loud.
Paul enters the Rumble.
And he's going to win it.
Probably the winner.
Is what he says.
I mean,
that's what like 12 people have said already.
He wins at everything he does, though. Paul's might be the odds-on favorite if you're a betting man.
Well, other than that, he lost his belt last time he wrestled, but that's okay.
Yeah, but that was shifty though. That was a bit.
Oh, shifty?
Something went down there with LA Knight.
The shiftiest match all year is going to be the Royal Rumble, so I wish him luck. But there's a lot of
rules in the Rumble.
Happens out. Exactly. There's a lot of craziness happens in the Rumble, so it's anyone's guess.
Remember Jerry the King Lawler hopped around on one foot for like a quarter of the Rumble? That was the best.
Kofi's done that and hopped on a plate of pancakes.
Yeah. Yeah, but King literally just stood there on one foot. It was the best.
A lot of Royal Rumble shenanigans. It's gonna be interesting.
I cannot wait for this year's Royal Rumble. Punk is in the building, everybody, and so is Sammy. I don't think Sammy was super happy about his little comment last week.
Yeah, right. Punk saying that Sammy's not on his level. And what I did like was Sammy's used it twice now. He's like, one of us has main evented WrestleMania, and it's not you.
Has Sammy main evented solo?
No, it was just a tag match last year.
Yeah, so it might have been his partner power getting him into that main event, though.
That's that
Kevin Owens
dastardly Kevin Owens stroke. Yeah, exactly.
Is he on Punk's level? I don't think so.
I mean, I not to keep using the word, but Punk is on a different level altogether, just in general. So he could say that about anybody. I don't think anybody's on Punk's level.
And then Sammy walks away, bumps into everybody's favorite manipulator, Karrion Kross, and he said some words I agree with. You gotta screw the friends. Think of yourself.
Yep. Yeah. I think we said it last week. Something's happening with Sammy. I don't know what it is, but I feel like some things are brewing with Sami Zayn.
And we got A-Train down under up front, telling everybody how much more famous they are than the rappers right beside them.
What do you
like? Hey, look, it's 2 Chain. I only need 1 chain.
Yeah. I know. I only needed 1 chain to do it.
My favorite celebrity that night was Run the Jewels, Mike. Why can't I think of his whole name? I don't know. The Run the Jewels singer Mike was in the audience. I love Run the Jewels.
I didn't know 90% of the people they showed.
Killer Mike.
This week. So
you didn't know Killer Mike?
I do not.
He's like the black guy that's the same shape as me.
No, no, I had no idea who that was.
Run the Jewels is the greatest rap band of all time. They're our age. They sing 90s style rap, but better. You should listen to it every day. That being said, A-Train calling McDowell, whatever.
Oh, JD McConnell.
Dom and the gas station boys.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got JD, we got and Dom hitting versus Raiders.
My lord, those boys are
about?
beefy. All right, they're like a combined weight of a mid-sized SUV, and Judgment Day are like the combined weight of like 2 mid-sized hamsters.
They're as thick as my penis in my dreams.
The contrast in size between these two teams was hilarious. But I mean, I think obviously we have to talk about that insane moonsault.
What else is there to talk about?
By JD, who cracks his massive head against the table. My God, you could hear the concern in like Michael Cole's voice. Like he was legit worried for him.
That was nuts.
And he landed so weird and awkward. It was to the side a little bit.
Like, oh, he's crippled.
I was shocked. He seemed to finish the match without any issue. Like it was nothing. And then we later find out, was it 2 broken ribs and a punctured lung?
That's like, That's a tough MFer. After that,
Yeah.
JD's tough. You can't say JD tough.
This is the kind of thing that people will cheer him for the rest of his life. That's like Mick Foley levels
It
of
was insane.
getting seriously injured and gutting it out, finishing your match. Yeah, apparently right once he got to the entrance ramp, he collapsed.
Really?
He'll be out. Yeah, he'll be out for a few months.
I knew he was injured. I mean, they got these new marble tables for the announcers. Yeah. You put some padding around the sides.
Man, that hit looks so bad.
I know wrestling's dangerous, but dear Lord, those tables might be dangerous where they are with these guys doing suicide dives, moonsaults out. Because that's like the spot. That side and the ramp side is the common spot that this stuff happens. Either way, Judgment Day loses because, dear Lord, the War Raiders wrestle like they are 120 pounders. I mean, the way Ivar moves is
cartwheels and sentons and
man.
I mean, I do want to take away from the match. Yeah, that moonsault was
it was a shockingly even match.
But it was a really, really, really good match. You got them doing front flips off the barricade on the Judgment Day. Like some fantastic moves. Also, I mean, I don't. They didn't say he had a concussion, JD. So I mean, I'm pretty sure he had his wherewithal the whole match. That might have been his best match too. He was wrestling like a champ.
Those guys were great together, honestly. I mean, that after he hit his head, he got that one knee. It was almost a backbreaker to the back of the head.
Oh, I'm like, what are you doing? Stop it!
Like, are you guys just don't like? Like, are you trying to kill this kid?
No, you can even hear Michael Cole what he says, like, "Oh, we rag on these guys, but it's so impressive he's even standing on the apron right now."
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Not sure how he's even alive.
Yeah.
Either way,
as you mentioned, they did lose the match. Carlito tried to come down and spit some apple and tried to distract, but and Judgment Day almost had it. I thought they were going to win. I really did.
With those two frog flashes, I thought it was over.
Yeah. But War Machine finishes it. 1, 2, 3. The boys keep the belts, and it's back to the drawing board for Judgment Day. It's going to be interesting to see what Finn Balor says once he comes back.
We got oh yeah, he's not going to be super psyched, huh? Oh, Finn's going to be mad.
Finn's going to be upset.
Finn's going to be
I mean, there's some problems in Judgment Day right now between him and Liv right now. Kind of ragging
Liv's
on
each other. Liv's not mad,
she
says.
Liv's not mad at Dom, she says, which is also a lie. But she has been nothing but,
passive aggressive, if you will.
Super passive aggressive to Finn.
And vice versa.
Oh yeah. Those two don't like each other. You can tell.
Them losing Ripley out of that group is going to be the disaster of that group. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Holy crap! Is Xavier looking thick?
Oh yeah, Xavier.
Look at that boy. Looks like a GI Joe for crying out loud. He's thickening up. My goodness, wearing those Levi jeans.
He's been doing a lot of like angry working out. That's what he's been doing. Guys, he's super angry these days.
Who's he up against? I have Ray DB. I don't know.
He's Ray Mysterio, 619.
Oh, Ray. Oh, right. Okay, Ray DB Dad. I put so that's Ray Deadbeat Dad.
Deadbeat Dad.
Right. Thank you for helping me get that out.
Woods coming down and a fan slaps him on the back and he recoils and screams, "Don't touch me!" Like I thought he was going to call security. My God.
Oh, you should have. You shouldn't be touching the talent.
Woods is cranky, and he seemed a little upset. He had front row seats for his family, and they weren't there for the start of the match.
Yeah, and then they show up with a New Day suck shirt on. You think he's maybe this is part of the reason he's finally found his rage because he's been in an abusive relationship with his mom and dad his whole life.
Well, I'm also thinking
support him.
They didn't wear that when they were with Big E and things were good, right? Woods has this attitude change. Him and Kofi kick out Big E and say awful things to him after he breaks his neck.
They're not Big E's parents.
No, but they raised Woods better than that, right? Listen, it's the whole 50,000 Elvis fans can't be wrong. Everybody in that locker room is shunning the New Day right now.
I'm not talking about the locker room. I'm talking about even Jeffrey Dahmer's parents loved him, even when he went to jail. Okay?
So what you're saying is Xavier Woods is worse than Jeffrey Dahmer. That's what I'm hearing.
Wait. Hey, no. His parents are. His parents are worse than Jeffrey Dahmer. Not even Jeffrey Dahmer's parents. Jeffrey Dahmer, period. They probably eat humans.
That's an alleged comment. We here at Kayfabe Wrestling Talk do not endorse or support or
cannibalism.
Yeah.
Good match.
Really good match. Very aggressive by Woods. I thought, first two matches, I thought the people who were going to win, and they didn't.
When Ray hit that code red, I thought it was over there.
Yep. Nope, but he ends up getting the 619 into a splash and takes the win. And
well, sure, Ray, the deadbeat dad, sees another deadbeat dad throwing trauma on a child. He uses that trauma to win the match. It's a very Rey Mysterio move, yeah. And why was Little Yachty with the family?
He didn't go out and celebrate with Woods' family, and Xavier's dad gives Ray a New Day suck shirt. So
this is just dysfunction, and that's just where Ray shines in dysfunction. And little Yachty was for some reason with the family when they showed the shirts.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Mom, Dad, Little Yachty for some reason. Right, so we got Seth and Sammy, and Seth saying, I don't know if this is accidental.
So Sammy,
not totally sure about that.
Sammy tried to apologize for the haluva kick from last week.
Pretty sure that was on purpose because you like Robin.
A quick little moment with them, a bit of a stare down, and again with Seth, claiming he's gonna win the Rumble, and there are no friends in the Rumble, so we'll see what happens to these guys. For now, he forgives Sammy, but
they hugged it out.
You never know.
So Jay comes down for some reason with a rapper named Quavo.
Yeah, generic rapper number 3.
Well, he has a hit song with Justin Bieber.
Oh,
our national treasure here in Canada. So,
that's a shame.
Watch your mouth.
Comes out.
You got the Beatles. We got Justin Bieber. Oh. Winning.
It's so close. It's really close.
Well, it's really close. I mean, Justin Bieber is better, and he's only one of them.
Oh God, if there was 5 of them,
pretty incredible. I mean, imagine there was 5.
That's actually in the Bible in Revelations. That's the end times. That's when the
Justin Bieber beating the Beatles.
Five Justin Biebers. the horsemen of the apocalypse. That's when this world is over.
And what? 9-10 minute entrance for Jay.
Like long enough intro, and it wasn't even a match. He just came out to essentially say he's gonna be in the Rumble and he's gonna win the Rumble.
Pat McAfee breaks his headset because he's so excited.
Yeah, right. He says he can beat Gunther, and wants to win the Rumble. Michael Cole yeeting like he's flapping like a bird. I don't know why he's so far out. The yeet, my friend.
Well, you saw the handshakes he tried to do, and he missed like 5 times.
He's trying to dap up.
And Pat McAfee later on is like, "This is what you should do."
That's you stay in your lane. You're an old white man. Stay in your lane.
White guy. You can only do handshakes from now on. Hilarious.
So good.
Pat McAfee's interview with Xavier's family was not awkward at all. Huh?
I know, so weird. And they just confirmed that their son sucks. Like, that's harsh, man. That's on TV. It's difficult.
And
difficult.
Lil Yachty doing a little call out to Miss Rhea.
Right?
Shot, huh?
Right. All I care about is Rhea Ripley.
I mean, I'm with him.
I mean, you got.
Sometimes the shorts she wears are too big, but other than that, she's lovely. American Made not happy with Otis and crew doing TikToks. I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean, American Made's not happy about anything. We didn't get to find out anything about his mastering the dark arts of Lucha Libre this week, but he's still on the hunt. Dom gave him a name last week to someone to go see. I'm still waiting to find out who that's going to be, if anybody. And but
maybe it'll be Hulk Hogan. Maybe it'll be Hulk Hogan in that American
Mr. America or whatever.
Mr.
Yeah,
America.
with the mask. Yeah, yeah.
Imagine it's Hulk Hogan teaching some luchador. Holy shit, that would be the best. Oh, come on. That's the best. I'd fall out of my chair.
They're already, crowd's already loving Hogan as much as they can. May as well
American him up.
Throw that at him.
So we got Liv and Raquel versus Naomi and Bianca.
Yeah, good.
Not a title match.
No. Which they do that sometimes, and then if they win, they're going to get their number one contenders. But pretty good match. But
I'll tell you right now, Naomi's version of the stink face. Yes, please.
Yes, please. She can wrestle, man. She's got some great moves. Naomi's
amazing.
I
can't wait till we find out that she beat up Jade and
Mr.
becomes her
Despicable
true self.
Dom. Well, you know what? I was not on board with that theory for the longest time. The last couple of weeks, there's been a bit of dissension in the ranks between Bianca and Naomi.
I'll find some stuff out of Rumble, I think.
You think?
I think. Did you see Raquel lawn dart or Liv into the ring post? Oh, dear Lord. So yeah, Dom incidentally comes down to check on Liv. And for some reason, Bianca high cross bodies him. I mean, he's allowed to be there. What's the problem? What did he do?
He's distracting. All right. Bianca had it won with a KOD.
He's a beautiful man. Yes, he's distracting. If Brad Pitt came down, you'd be distracted too. You're going to hit him with a hot cross body? He's just there to help out his girl.
He has no right. Exactly. He's there to help out his girl. Trying to
make
get
sure
back
she's
to her
okay.
good graces. No, you said it right the first time. And with the ref distracted, Raquel, injures Naomi, and Liv gets the win. Classic Judgment Day Dom distraction styles. We've seen this many times.
He's allowed to.
Yes, we have.
He's written in as her manager when he's not wrestling. You can have managers at ringside.
When the ref takes their eyes off of the match because somebody else is distracting them, trying to talk to them, that's a problem.
Yeah, the ref's problem. You should be watching the match. You're totally right. And also, people should be paying attention to the match and not high-cross body people that aren't doing anything except for there to help their girlfriend being chivalrous and romantic and nice.
Yeah, I think we're watching two different shows sometimes.
Just looking at what I saw, that's all. What's up with, Bayley interrupting Rhea during her little interview in the back? Is Bayley not putting quite the target on her back right now?
I mean, she's been on every show in the last couple of weeks.
The Bayley show.
And, just wanted to interrupt Rhea to say hi, rip
hi.
Lock at the Rumble. And if she walks off, she runs into Io Sky, her former partner.
Yeah, they had a little stare down.
Right? And
maybe their stare down meant
Saturday.
Let's team up.
I mean, you never know.
With Dakota Kai injured here for a couple months, I'm hearing now. They might need somebody back in damage control. I've been saying that Bayley be back in damage control in no time. You know she likes having some minions.
That's fair. I mean, who doesn't?
So you like this Kai Cenat? What's his name? Big fan.
Yeah, you got it right. I had to look up who he was, and I realized it was the guy who does like pranks as well, and I hate him. I don't know what is going on. I'm sorry. I know that I'm generally the happy-go-lucky guy. I like all the people who are like, are in good with the fans. They make people feel good about themselves. People cheered him. That's great. I hate him. Anybody who does prank shows on YouTube needs to be shot, stabbed, drug into the street, run over by a Buick, hung, and then quartered, and have their body parts sent to different parts of the country. I'm just saying I don't like him.
I thought he was just a gamer streamer, so he does pranks too to shit?
Yeah, that's how he started.
Is he one of those guys that
he had a
put something on somebody's head and runs away?
A fake giveaway for a PS5 in like Times Square or something like that. It ended in a riot. Like he's been arrested several times.
Yeah,
those guys, I have no time for those guys whatsoever.
He's the top streamed person on YouTube.
Yeah.
WWE's trying to get to younger folks, right? and
Yeah,
Twitch.
no, I get it. That's fair, but I wrote I hate him, and I'm not going to comment on him any further. That is what is in my notes.
Penta is in the Rumble.
Penta is in the Rumble.
Yeah, I think that's the what is this? Is it
0.
Yeah, wait, am I doing it wrong? Is it like this?
No, you got it. You got it. Yeah, you got it right this time.
Nah, Penta. I think this match
fear,
is
baby.
specifically designed for him because he's got a chaotic style. I'm excited to see him with a bunch of people. See what he can do.
Yeah, it's going to be very fun.
His name is Paul Heyman. Well, he just walked down without any announcement, huh?
I know. Just shows up out of nowhere. Actually, before we hit that, I guess because they're in the same place that Michael Cole had his WrestleMania match.
Oh, yeah.
Pat busts out the telestrator and just roasts Michael Cole for like 10 minutes.
That was the best.
Circling his singlet where he got a little paunch in his belly, and he's like, "Why are you wearing knee pads?" And you might be the dumbest human to ever get in a ring.
This hides this. All his...
That was fantastic. Anyway, sir, you're right. Paul Heyman comes out.
Classic.
Did see that coming. And he was there to unveil the cover art for WWE 2K25.
Oh, 5, I mean.
Spoiler alert, it's Roman. And a small little bit of Paul praying in the
There'll be a little Paul in the corner, right?
And he had one hell of a speech.
Paul's not a less is more guy, is he?
No, he's not. He just praised Roman for about 7 minutes straight. A very passionate promo.
He's the Jim Carrey of promos. He's not.
Well, I love that. When Elon Musk colonizes Mars, Roman will be number 1 there as well.
Yeah, he's Paul Heyman on the mic. I mean, come on. But Drew had some stuff to say. Like, he is the daddy of the bloodline.
And that's something you've been saying when we talk about wrestling. You've said it quite a bit of all the different branching, issues and problems and stories that are going on in wrestling right now are all to the bloodline. But you go back to the very beginning, right? Drew
started with
Drew beating Brock Lesnar. Turned Paul Heyman over to Roman Reigns and started the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. He is the dad. Even it was a really creepy way of saying it. Even Paul Heyman was like, "What? Like who's
all
your
Drew
daddy
was
kind
looking
of daddy?"
for? All Drew was looking for was a thank you
and a message to pass over to his boy. And of course, Heyman's like, "I'll make sure I tell the tribal chief Roman Reigns." Like, no, Punk.
Yeah, he's still hung up on Punk. So he's coming for him. He's going to beat him, toss him out.
That few years away from being over.
Tell your buddy, tell your boy, and we all think he's talking about Roman, but no, he's talking about CM Punk, and he's not wrong. Punk was the OG Paul Heyman guy, right? So
years away from that being over. That feud's gonna go on until their career's over.
Yeah, I mean it's a feud of the year last year, I think, if or at least in the top 3.
Yeah, I mean, even like the little wrestling they could do with him being injured, man.
Punk was injured for months, and they still made the most compelling story and feud. Like that just shows you how good both of them are, right? Drew's troll game online is phenomenal. I hate him, but you got to admit he knows how to work his social medias.
He's definitely buddy with the Paul brothers. He knows how to troll.
Yeah, for sure.
The Troll King. And his chest hair is on point, dude. Oh, beautifully sculpted to kind of look like a penis pointing to his penis. Oh, beautiful. Come on.
Oh, my Lord.
Best chest hair treasure trail ever. Yeah, right here. Sammy versus Drew again.
Yeah. So right now, Drew's 10-0 against Sammy. They made a big deal about it last time too, about when he was 9-0 and he lost again. So you figured, maybe Sammy was going to pull it out this time, but history tells us no way.
Sammy was really pulling out some luchador in this match.
He was. It was very slappy too.
Drew was slapping the crap out of Sammy. Dear Lord, Drew's the new Slap King, I think. Him and Gunter.
They were slapping each other back and forth, but Drew sounded so painful and heavy and hollow, like fuck, right? Oh, man, you could hear that ring out throughout the entire arena.
How about the ref getting in between the two outside of the ring? Don't see that too often, huh?
Right?
The ref like hopped out of the ring and like split them up. And then when they finally got back in the ring, Drew continued to slap the spirit out of Sammy.
Yeah, no, that was super hard hitting. You know, and I don't know what happened there. It was a really cool counter with a tornado DDT by Sammy, but it looks like Drew landed on him on his face. I thought maybe busted his nose open, or
I was going to ask, did Sammy break his nose?
It looked like a cut, like a pretty good cut on the bridge of his nose, like he split the nose. So I don't know what hit him, but I did rewind it just to see when it happened, and it was on that tornado DDT counter. So I don't know when he's bringing him down, like if Drew's shoulder caught him or something.
He had blood coming out of his nose, I thought too, but that might have just kind of like blood might have went in and come out. I don't know.
Yeah, when he wiped things off, you could see like something that could have potentially needed some stitches. At least
he was dripping.
At least some glue on the bridge of his nose. It was an external cut. Like it wasn't just he hit him so hard his nose was bleeding. Like he had an external cut, and it looked, it was very bloody.
And as I'm going to pull a Jesse Ventura here. Sammy should have been counted out earlier in this match. That should have been a 20. That ref's count was as slow as molasses.
Drew had to scream at him to start the count.
Like, dear Lord, what is going? Did they forget the next number? Sometimes he's got to think about it.
What comes after 7 again?
Just count to 10. He went 7, and he goes back to 2. What are you doing?
Well, unfortunately,
Drew gets a clean pin on Sammy to win the match. Beautiful pin.
All right, folks, we gotta dissect what Handsome Nick just said here, and I'll give you the side of the truth. So unfortunately, Sammy misses a luva kick, and Drew uses the ropes to pin Sammy. Feet on the ropes, illegal move. The ref did not see it.
So is it
okay?
illegal?
So it's still illegal. If you rob a bank and the cops don't catch you, you still did something illegal. He still did something illegal. Okay? And Sammy knew it. Sammy complained, and he gets attacked by Drew for his problems.
Yeah, stop whining.
But our boy, Mr. Cody Rhodes, one of the greatest wrestlers on the roster right now, comes out for the save and to take out Drew, help his buddy Sammy.
Yeah,
and who comes out?
Then what happened though? Oh, go ahead.
Mr. Despicable,
Mr. Kevin Owens
has interrupted everybody every show for the last 3 months.
What? And Cody
Kevin
hasn't?
Owens. Cody came out to make a save. KO comes out to interrupt and he starts crap. All right, Cody was just trying to help his friend.
Cody was trying to help nothing. He was trying to get his face on TV and put his nose where it doesn't belong. What are we talking about here?
It's his hometown. It's his hometown.
What does he have to do with it?
But in a repeat of what we saw last week, Sammy goes to kick Drew or KO, and Haluva kicks Cody Rhodes right in the
accidentally.
Corner. He says it was accidental. Kevin Owens doesn't think so. Kevin Owens kind of taps him and says, "Hey, thanks for the assist, buddy," and walks away.
He's got the Love Sammy shirt on again.
He's got Sammy Forever, Sammy's Ain't Forever shirt with a little heart on it.
If Sammy did it up by accident, he would have stayed. He would have stayed in that ring to apologize, not running away. He ran away like a kid that broke a window on purpose.
He followed KO, trying to tell him it wasn't like that. It's not like that. It's not like that.
Come on.
But yeah, that was definitely interesting. Again, that's 2 weeks in a row now. He's kicked his friend instead of the guy he was trying to attack. So
accidentally.
Right now, we got to go with accidentally because that's what Sammy is saying.
Accidentally. We got to go with what they're saying, just like a bank robber saying he didn't rob the bank, huh? We just got to listen to what they say. Mm-hmm.
Oh, like how you use that against me.
I like that a lot.
Let's move on from that.
Barry Horowitz.
Just Barry Horowitz yourself. There you go.
All day. That sounded really dirty when you said that. Just go Barry Horowitz yourself. And then I guess Punk comes to check on Mr. Cody. Have a little conversation.
And it started off nice enough.
Thinks he's cracking under the pressure.
Asked him if he was all right. He's like, I'm legit asking because you are actually my friend, right? You're right. He said, it looks like all this is starting to get to you, right? Punk says he took the title and he lost friends. He lost him family and friends and sleep and all this insanity. Punk said, look, you're my friend. He told Cody he loved him, and he's like, that's why I'm out here, to talk to you. But it wasn't all roses for very long.
No, because he gave him a good news, bad news situation. The good news is you're going to lose the title soon. What's the bad news? You're going to lose the title to me.
Yeah. Right. Punk says he's coming for him.
I'll stab you in the front, not in the back.
At the main event, and because I'm your friend, I'll stab you in the front instead of the back. Yeah. So I don't know. That was pretty heated between the two. It started off, kind of buddy, and ended like I felt like this was the kind of interaction you'd have when you're for sure got a match with the guy next week.
100%.
Right.
We'll see a beat up eventually.
Very interesting. I really enjoyed it. I love both of those guys.
It was one of the best two-way promos. One of the best two-way promos ever. Both of them.
It was
classic Mike skills. Cody saying all this time I was just so sick of chasing Punk. But now things are different because Punk's chasing him, and he really hopes he catches up. And Punk's his little comeback. There's been many men who wished I caught up to them to fight them. I have a graveyard full of men that wished I caught up. Come on. Beautifully done by both of them.
Yeah.
It's a long game. They ain't fighting in the next couple months, but they know they're gonna meet. They know they're the two most popular guys on the card. Maybe throw Roman in there, right? But for regular wrestlers, who's more popular than Seth? Who would the top 5 even be? Cody, Seth. Probably Roman. You probably throw maybe Drew in there. Did I not say Punk?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
So
Punk.
top
Yeah,
5,
sorry, I meant Cody and Punk. I also meant Cody and Punk.
Cody, Punk, Roman, Seth, and then
Drew might be in there.
I mean, I feel like Drew's gonna have a big year.
I mean, like the 5 top guys, right?
Yeah. I think Drew's gonna have a big year this year. He's on the cusp of something very big.
For sure. He's hit the stride that you don't think he's gonna get better, but he keeps getting better. I mean, Drew McIntyre in the ring, the size of this guy and the sculpting of his chest hair, it's just all coming together for this guy.
It's all coming up chest hair.
Coming up penis. Best. I'm excited to see what comes of this. I mean, next week we got SmackDown coming up in a couple days now. We got the Royal Rumble. I'm excited. This is gonna be. I think this is good. I hate getting my hopes up with Rumbles.
Yeah.
When you do that, sometimes they're always great. I've never not liked one, but sometimes you get a real good one. You're like, oh, it's gonna be. I think this one's is setting up to be one of the best ever.
They had a couple of rough ones. When if you remember Daniel Bryan when he got eliminated and everyone thought he was going to win the Rumble.
Did Mysterio win that year?
No, but the following year, the crowd wanted Daniel Bryan to win as well, but he was already in a match that night, and he wasn't in the Rumble at all. And number 30 was Rey, and it's the only time Rey Mysterio has ever been booed.
Well, I mean, this is professional sports. Like, you can't just have people in 2 matches all the time. I mean, the way Daniel Bryan wrestles, I guess he could have did it, but
fair. I'm just saying that.
Oh no, that's what
you're right. When you have these expectations of the Rumble, sometimes they don't go well. But there's 5 or 6 guys who could win the Rumble, and it wouldn't bother me. Right.
That's the thing this year. I have no clue.
Yeah.
People are saying Cena like yourself. I mean, we could even see a surprise like Penta. They're trying to push the crap out of him. I mean, we can see Penta, and he's got the skill to do it. I mean, if Drew won, if Punk won, gosh, if Cody entered and won, I wouldn't be surprised. What if The Rock wins? He could show up.
Right. Didn't we say? Or Brock Lesnar if he comes back.
Brock Lesnar could show up.
I mean, yeah. There's like at least half a dozen guys who could win, and I'd still be happy that it was a good Rumble. You know,
I heard there might be an Edge, a little Edge shift. Maybe Edge could show up and win.
No, is he still under contract?
I don't know. I don't know what those guys' contract look like. They're not as solid as the WWE one sometimes, where they can just like leave and then go the next day, like the Hardy Boys did, right? Any last words?
No, overall good Raw. It's another one that was this was a little longer.
Lots of promos.
Just over 2.5 hours. But it's the Raw before the Rumble, so you're gonna have a lot of talking, a lot of
setups,
getting in the last minute setups and things like that. And I'm fine with that. It flowed nicely. Again, it was not a slog to watch. The last few Raws have been very easy to watch, so I'll take it.
If you get people talking and they're interesting, I could listen to that all day. You know, and we got a Paul Heyman promo classic with Drew coming out classic. We got a Punk and Cody promo. I mean, that was one of the
top tier. Top tier. Yeah.
They should be running for president, these people. I mean, they can just talk so well. All right. Well, hey, make sure you like and subscribe. We got lots of wrestling coming up and lots of drops. So let us know what you think. Comment, whatever you're supposed to say. Did I say all the things?
I think you said all the things. You said it very well. Very eloquent. Very well spoken.
I know.
Very clear.
I'm very intellectual. What? Matthew Barnaby. My name's Handsome Nick Hanlon. This is Kayfabe Wrestling Talk. And just remember, if you disagree with me, you're probably wrong. I'll catch you on the sunset flip side. Bye.